Okay, so hello everybody. Welcome to my stream channel at Twitch TV. My name is 4Zion, aka DJ4Z, and I am here today with another stream and pre pre-release content is there, early access, because I have the latest test build of the game Workers and Resources Soviet Republic. But I am not going to play with new features so much. I am more here to test if my Republic and my setups can survive in this setup. And maybe we can see some new features. So let's load in. There's my latest save I have from my current Republic, and we will see how things will behave there. And maybe we can do some plans. I will see what are the possibilities here. Maybe the game will not crash. And if things go wrong, then I need to throw out all the plans I made, because I am not able to continue with this. And I need to go back to this save, and that may be a disaster. But I'm confident that this build is already stable enough to have a test play. And here we are. Low frame rates because there are many fields. And we can show some of the new features pretty soon. And here we should see them. Do you hear it? There are sirens available in game, but probably we need to way lower the volume here. So that was noisy. And here we have the new folks. New models for people. You can see women or even children there. And let's go to this town. And more of them running all around. And I hope this will not collapse. And we have some new features to play with. That's not needed there, but the new feature is going to be applied here for this one. And let's go the mixed signal. That's a new signal available in current version. Oh, that's the worst place I want to use that. There should be some performance boost too. because some optimization was done. I don't know for now. I have steady 20 plus frames with drops if there are many fields in the view. Okay, so let's bring back my tools because they were reset. Okay, next one is for rails. I don't need to use those. Okay, so that's it. I don't use my tools there for now. Okay, so what's the plan for today's stream? What we are going to do? Let's remove all these messages and see, maybe we can focus on building an airport, but there's only one place where we can have an airport, but the frame drop was to 5. So we have this area built and we are working on this, and that's also a new feature. You can see how full warehouse is and how full it is there too. That's a new feature to be seen, and we are out of workers in this, so workers needed for vehicle production. And we will hire a lot of sirens. So next thing you need to see. So this is my republic, and here it is. The bauxite we are looking for. And it is in this area here. And it should be metallurgy, aluminium bauxite mine. Let's scrape this good source there. And there's the bauxite processing. It needs bauxite, that needs chemicals, and that needs chemicals, and it's way less than it was before. We have some dry bulk storages and dry bulk road station. Interesting. How much can that store? Not too much. It's not like cement silo, that can store way more. Currently we are still living, we are not dead. Need to check one thing. There is no 14 megawatt wire yet. Before they is curious. So let's check what's new. There are no immortals. Good. One thing worth checking is game settings. So we are going to change and enable global fires, global events. And another thing, I want to maybe lower now building fires to normal because there are too many notifications about that. So let's do this and let's so which one was that? Okay, we are going for G6. I was now need to reload. How is that possible? I just try to imagine how many sirens there will be, if there will be also oh, we can go with Hurricane still. Just to keep it a bit more challenging. So we need to test out some new features. And one thing we need to see is the airport. So I need to see a place where is enough flat terrain to build an airport. But currently I think we don't have anywhere close by. This just seems to be flat, but it is not, trust me. The best place I was considering to build an airport is here, but the case is, what can we use that for? It would be only a showcase. But there is something more important I would like to have, and that's in engineering industry. And here you see that airplane production line. So that is somewhat. Then we have tourism. Here are the new models. And we should be able to see rating based on the placement. If we place it not so, it doesn't change anything. I was also surprised. Where is the ferries? Yeah. So definitely there are possibilities to build attractions. We don't have these things in plan yet. But we need to... is there anything new? No, just... That seems a bit different. Okay. We have these new settings, citizen details. It's on high currently. But I think the whole sound SFX is a bit louder than it was before. That's a new sound there. Yeah, and one more thing. Yes, now it should work. We can use train to export nuclear fuel now. If we would have any. Because now signals should work in a more exact way. So that's the thing I want to test out over time. And I know what we are going to plan to build, because that was what I was waiting for a long time. And now we should be... we need also the special mix signal here. And there. Oh, that's new. That's also new. Let's leave. I need it to go because I need to remove that. And I know what I was waiting for, because I wanted it really. Really, the new test version was necessary to get that one feature. And guess what's that? That's in engineering industry, and it's the railway production line, which has enough space to build any kind of vehicles. And here's the area I want to build at. We just need to set it up properly, and there was a way I wanted to get through, so... to plan that out. Okay. So we are going for this. So what do we have? What kind of connections there are? So you'll need an open storage for sure. No, you can have two open storages, but what kind of use I have for that? Because we are building It is making from plastics, mechanic, electronics, fabric and steel. So basically what we need is a storage, and that should not be so much an issue, and an open storage. Huh. Yeah. So definitely we need that open storage on this side. Yeah, that's not good. And that's also new sound. No, definitely we need this here. That's an open storage for steel. Then we need a store warehouse. So then we need to do something about that terrain there, and about that terrain there, and about that terrain there, to have some edge. Yeah, then what we no, definitely we need to have more space. Maybe that far. Because I need a road cargo station. Do I have any road cargo station here? No. But I have a road cargo station here. Okay. That's the road cargo station there. So let's connect that to this somehow. Like that. So we have a road cargo station, we have an open storage, we have a now next thing. We need to get. So how are pathways? We have pathways from that side, but and the pathway from that side. That means that we need to level the terrain there on that side. Get more space. And we are going for modded platform. Where's the platform? So there's no change in this one. Platform station, and we need that one. Somewhere. it should be there. So now we should have enough space. And then we can go for rails. Oh, that's another new sound. So why does not on that level the ground? I want to get that ground leveled somehow. Not first thing first. Yeah, we need to level that ground there somehow. So we try to get somehow through that area there, but that does not work as I wanted. So we go as far as this for now. Does it break? Oh, screw it. It's breaking quite a lot. I want to get it more gradual. So those are new sounds. So I need to level that a bit more here. Just to be sure. And we can go then there. Okay, it's not smooth enough. But now we can use this tool. Yeah. But don't use that tool. Because that's good enough, but I messed it up. Okay. We are going through that. To that point. So basically what we need is to smoothen that area a bit. And then we need to get that line. No, and that's not like this. So we need to okay, it just does not want to work at all as I want it to. Okay. No. I need one more line, one more rail. And Now it is more easier than it was before. There's a few. Then we need one more to connect to this, like that. Then we need to get from that point somehow to that. Like that way. Now how it looked like in that. Okay, we are going to deal with that. So we need to draw that outer line next. And now it should be smooth enough to get there. Yeah. Probably we need to do something about terrain there. And how does that look like? So let's deal with this and smoothen that out just slightly. I need to learn how to build these better. Yeah, and there's the main problem. Here that connection is pretty bad. Now let's figure out how to do that a bit better. Okay. I will just say that too sharp at our but I want it to be more accurate. And that seems a pretty good rail there. So we need a signal be placed somewhere there. First one and the second one. Then we need to get that at least there, and that at least there. And then that at least there, and that at least there. Then we can remove that and remove that. Okay. Now we need to get that length here to be at least that long, and then to connect there. Focus on that connector there, so that goes away. So we are having that to connect that there and that there. And now we need to figure out how to continue with that. So we have more rocks here, and we have some room. So definitely we need one signal here, and then we need the junction here. Then we need one signal here, and we need the junction here. That's one thing solved. So now I need to figure out how to make those waiting lines here. And that seems to be working much better. I don't know, it's just my feeling or really that's happening. Let's go at least to that point. To that point. To that point. Okay, so we need 2 waiting tracks, not more. And those can be provided by that one. And that is an exiting track, so and from that truck we need to get to that one somehow, if possible. Is that long enough? Oh, I don't think so. Need more space here. If we compare the unloading, that means we need at least here to have a signal somewhere there, and then we can exit to that. But that's the exit. And if that's the exit, that will be interesting, really. That will be really interesting then. Okay, that can go there. And that can go there. two waiting tracks. One exiting track. And we need to connect that there. And we don't need that there then. So that's an exit out. That's an exit out, a bit longer. I don't need these waypoints here. But that exit here is short, quite short. And I wish I could undo things because currently I messed this up. No, it's not right. Because we need these things to be different, so these are waiting, there's an exit track, so that's exit. So the whole rail is going wrong at this point. So that's where I made a mistake. So that's out, that's out. That's in, that's in. So these remain. But here we have this to be connected there. Is it good enough? Yes, it is. So now we remove this here. Remove these here to not cause some... remove. Yeah. So here we need to get from that line to that line. Yes. And then we need to get from that line to that line too. Like there. Okay. And here now we need to get to that somehow and to that somehow. Does it look like right? Yes, it looks. So those going out, those going in here. And then we just need to do this here. And then remove this, remove a piece of this, and do this. Yes, remove piece of this, piece of this. Then just make some more room there for trucks. So what length do I need? That's the length I need, so we are right. We are going to do this, going to do this. Yes, that should be it. And now let's go there. And do we have enough length here? Yeah, we have. And we cannot do anything differently now. We are there. And there. Remove that. Remove that. Let's remove that waypoint here. That goes there, that goes there. And that should be able to get there. And we should have enough length for trains. Yes, we have. Okay. And we need a signal there. But those signals, I just place them to know how it will behave in the future. But I need to completely remove those signals. Because that going to cause some troubles. It goes there. That goes there. That goes there. Yeah, and here we need mixed there and mixed there. Great. And a chain there. So we have another. We don't use that yet. So where are ye now? Okay. So now we need to find a way through. Of course we can supply steel directly if we need to. So how can I want to build a huge farm in that area there. But now we need to figure out How can we get through this terrain here? Only that will. So here we need also 3 tracks. So let's try to do it this way, and then let's try to get there, yes. So can we... No, that's not good. Not good enough yet, so... The space we need is there. So we need a signal at that point. And after that point... So what we need is to do this here. Something like that. Then we move it to this there. And do something like that. And then do something like that, but first get there. But maybe we can do it that way. Let's do it that way. So we need to remove a bit here and there. Can we? So we need to connect that there. That's the first point. Then we need that there. Then we need that there. That gives us some space, and then we need there somehow. And then we need one there. And not very good. Let's do this for now, and let's try to do it that way. And then that way not working well. And from that we can go there. Also can be there, okay. Okay, so now we have 3 waiting tracks, but we need to proceed with the rails further and merge them. Oh, let's go and there and there. So how much space do I need here? I need about... Yes, we need to connect there. So we need to go as far as this. Yeah. And then we need to merge all tracks. But now we need to change these things here. to flip. Somehow to flip from that there and then from that. No, that's not what I want. And the main problem here is that I need prolong these rails here to allow me to place that crossover there. Okay. That's the next. Really, this is quite complicated here. As I need somehow merge that. So we need to merge, bring that there. And then we need to get another line somehow of. But where and how? So this will continue, of course. And I'm not going to touch the right mouse button because I think we have quite good terrain there. Yeah, we can go through. It's quite terrible. We can do it better. Of course we can. So we are going to lower the terrain there a bit. So I did not solve this puzzle here. We are going to deal with that. So basically I have about 6 tracks and I need to merge those 6 tracks into 2 tracks somehow. But that's the problem. How can we do that? How about kind of turn? There is no turn. Don't tell me there is a turn. There is no turn at all. But anyway. So there is also the too sharp a turn. But probably we can just to create some more room there for ourselves. Yeah, it can work there on that side. Yeah, it can work on that side. Can we get some good ground? We made a huge hole. Oh, no, not so bad. I just thought it will be much worse. Okay. The only thing I'm currently doing is to making a way want to make a way for few tracks. Unfortunately, yeah, now we can remove these tracks here. And now another thing to do is to smooth out that terrain. Yeah, that should be good enough. And then there's the question. How can we merge 4 tracks into one and then merge them into main track? Maybe we need to change this here. Because that can... No. Yeah, but those two are... Okay, that can be. Now we need to... So that's the most important track because it goes that direction. And we need to get all tracks from that one. No, all tracks into that one somehow. So from that one we need to get our tracks. So that's the length we need to go as far as this, and then we can turn back. And that's enough space for a train there. And then we need enough space for a train there. And that can be achieved if we get a track from there somehow, then get a track there, and from that we remove this piece, remove that piece, remove that piece, add that piece, and we should be somehow... Can we? No, we can't, so we need to remove another piece. And can we now? Yes. And can we connect this? I saw that there is it. So the length is enough. I guess it's enough. Let's remove these waypoints here. Remove that there and that there. Place a chain there, a simple block signal there. Then we need a chain there and a simple block there. We need to remove that there. Place a signal there. Now we need one chain there, one chain there, one chain there, and that's all. Just experimenting with one there, One there and definitely one there. Then we need one there and one there. And the chain on the entry there. Another chain there. And then we need just a... well, we need a chain there too. And a simple there. So... there. So what do we have here? Chain signal needed there. We have that there, so of course we need to solve some issues with other stuff. How we will extinguish fire there. But when train comes, it can go for that. It can go straight forward on that track. Then it can wait. 2 tracks lead to that, 2 tracks lead to that. 2 tracks lead to that, 2 tracks lead to that. And one goes straight forward. Yeah. So the next thing, probably have the roads. And here we have some roads too. So we need to figure out the length. Okay. So we can remove some rows there and go for that. No, we don't want to go into that altitude. Now we lower the terrain here. Well, again, I just don't understand how. Is that? The people are complaining how slow these terraforming tools are, because look, just look at that. I see no slowness at all. Or maybe something has changed in the game, I don't know. Oh, we need to remove one more piece here. Come on. Nah. So we have to get through this here somehow. Maybe that way. Why did it not apply? Now it applied. Remove that. So let's make that somewhat there. Okay. That can be, maybe, it's not ideal at all, but So what's the thing with that? Really, is that that slow? That's the railway production line, but we will need definitely a connection from other side, which will be done. So now we need to do something about it later in there, because I think it looks awful. We need to level because we can. And then problem is now I go there, so they will pick up these structures really fast. And the thing we need now is to check. So here we have this. It has no reach. And that one has no reach. So currently we are out of reach of any fire station. And we are not covering this. Because that one has no reach either. And we cannot reach from that either. How can we solve this then? How can we solve this? Definitely this facility needs their own firefighters. But the main problem is that firefighters need heating. We don't need that much. No, how? How? Shall we build a new town nearby? Yeah, definitely we will need that fire station further away too. Because if I build that farm there, I will need coverage for that. Oh, that's so questionable. Do we have? Oh, we have some of those. You guys go there. So we made our first 5 covered haul trucks. Okay, so let's remove all those signals. I think we are quite safe with them. The whole plan looks well, good enough. And that is, we need another settlement. To provide some services and okay, these rails. It seems everything is done well. Okay, assigned. So we are going to use the is that the best option? It should be. Well, let's use that then for it will take them a while to get there. Oh, something changed there. What's wrong? What's wrong here? What's wrong here? Because the UI doesn't look right. G6. That was G6. G6. G7. The UI just does not look well. Okay, let's quit the menu. Quit the game. Now start application. And the resolution is good. So what went wrong? What's wrong there? Hmm. Where was that? Okay, that's okay, let's try it this way. It is possible that I had my UA scaled, but because I reinstalled the game and removed all the files, it may affect it. Okay, so let's try it again. And that was in... yeah. Definitely that seems like it was not Yeah, it was not set for 100%, that was the problem, it was set for more. Okay, so we are going to build this for now. And we need to figure out where to place that town. And how much pollution. Maybe cost. Five, 6, 11, 18. No pollution, really? 11 and 18 and 18, so that causes Remind 12 tons, so it causes as much for some pollution. So it causes some pollution. And I would say we need to move that town somewhere there or somewhere there. But here it is tricky because we need to pass somehow through those rails. And that's the main challenge. So I need to figure out if we can somehow pass over those rails. So I guess that's a good spot here. Not going to work, but that's going to work. Yeah. And so, oh, that's a good spot. Eventually. So we need to connect from that to there somehow. Not going to work so easily. Okay, that's the possible way. But now, how are we doing with height? Oh, we are so much safe with this one. that we can go even lower. And then check that. Yeah. No, I need to see it from the other side. Okay, that's not good. So we need to raise that a bit. And now to make that exactly the same in this regard. And now let's try. Okay, that can be. And how are we now doing with height? Yeah, we need to lower the other side, of course. Because that side does not need to be that high. Now let's do this that way. Because that side needs to be that high, but that side doesn't. So here we are, low enough, low enough. Low enough, low enough, low enough. And there we need to do some adjustments. But we are closing. We are close enough. So I need to get there. How does it look like with the height? It's not enough then. At that point it is not enough to get under the bridge. Because that side needs to be elevated, definitely. So let's elevate this side then. And let's try it again. From that point to that point. And let's see if we are elevated enough. And that seems to be good enough in each regard. Great then. So now back to railroads. Remove these temporary rails which I use just to avoid. Yeah. And now let's remove this. Oh, you are not allowing. Please leave. Really? really. So you need to do something about the terrain there. Like that. Remove the last bit. And connect that last bit. Lovely. And we need to connect. That there can be connected that way. And we have room for connecting it that way. Okay. And now we are going to get to that point there. Why are you doing this to me? Okay. So we are going to build a town in that area. It's quite high, but we can utilize this here too. So let's remove this. So here we need to do some more terraforming at that length. Side. Okay. So that can be a small town there. Why can it be a small town? Because we are close to the main town. And we should be fine with transportation. Just over this. So now we need to place that. This one is the first one. No, that's going to be the first. Not to be built, but placed. And of course, we need to deal with that. And fortunately, so now we can go as far as this. Need to remove the last bit. And what time do we have? November. You can place the fire station into that area here, as we are going to have a town over that, and that should be fine. But then one more thing we need We need a bus platform small here. And maybe that's the better place to have it. Like here. Because there we can... Can we? Yeah, can we go there? So we need to solve heating. There is no way we can bring heating from this town, and there is no way we can bring heating from that town. But we can get a heating plant, a small one. I mean small one. To that place here. Show me the wireframe. Oh, we can rotate that just a bit. Like that. And I don't like this thing here. Why? It just messes up things for me. Yeah. So small heating plant there. Then we can have all the services. And I never go for something less than a small shopping center. Don't build that yet. And don't build that yet. And don't build that yet. So definitely there are plans already. We can have a small service down there, and that should cover our farm too, because we really need that farm. Now let me see, we don't have coverage for that, so we need some more that hospitals. Small clinic, big clinic, no, small clinic. Workers. Yeah, that is suitable for this more, I would say. At first we need a parking lot, that's essential. Like here. No, that's too close. You need to think about pathways. It doesn't want to get away. So, if I want to place a parking, I need some space for pathways, something like that. And then I need that small clinic. And that was in the modes. And And we can maybe have it that place, in that place. Because that can offer us some space to move around. Like there. Can we have, well, we can have enough space for. But we cannot have this as it is now. Because we messed up the rotation. So again, one parking lot, rotate that into that spot. Like there. Then we can place that small clinic, which is here. And it can go as something like this. And can we, yeah. Why you say too sharper turn? Oh, it can be done. No worries there. Okay. So we can build this road definitely. That road. That road. That road. That road. That road. So, platform, station, small bus platform station. It can be somewhere there. It should be able to reach to that. And be drive-through. Small clinic shopping, then we need a pub. Yeah, of course, pub. Not only thing we need. But it's one of many things we need. So the pub can go like there probably. Maybe it is too close. Yeah, it is. It's too close, so we need to move it further back. Like there. And then we need to do something about that. There. So. We are aiming for pub. We're going up there, up the hill. Can be connected quite well. Yeah, that can be there, and as we have this, we can build a row of buildings all around. So what we need here is a kindergarten. One kindergarten can serve probably about 500 workers. And we are not going to have too many of them here. So we can go for standard kindergarten here. Place it there. Then we need one school just because always we prefer education for our people. No, that's not what I want. I just want to stop construction. You stop construction. You stop construction. So that's the town center. That's the town center, and we still need to like that there. Place a small parking lot. No, we don't need that much cars there, so that can be enough. Small parking lot there. And then we need to check if we have a parking lot in this town, which is there. How far can that reach? Yeah, that was a lot of fires. Because of this, I am... there was some global event too, but I missed that. So we need heating here somewhere. A small heat exchanger can do the job quite well. If we put it there, it looks like it's not so useful, but it can do the job. And we need some small heating. So let's place that there. Let's go for there somewhere. Yeah, that can be. Now we need to solve the power issue here. So the thing we need to consider is how much power does that need. Max voltage. Okay. It's way more. Can use that whole power connection for that. But it will not be enough. So how are my power lines going here currently? Yeah. So we have a power line there. which is supplying somewhat something there. So we need one substation in this, which can supply that. So that should be able to supply most of stuff from there. But it is rotated properly. No, it is. That's one substation for that town, and then one substation needs to be in this area here. Or maybe even further somewhere. There. Okay, so we need to draw these power lines as it was planned. Be driven. Drawn to the outskirts. That's good enough. So, can we somehow get through this? No, I don't think so. So we need 2 power lines, but we need 1 switch too. So we will need 1 switch because we want to a farm. I want to have a farm there. So let's place the switch there. And from that point, oh. And that's the new feature many people would like. You just don't need to care about angles too much anymore. Because wires just connect at almost any angle. Okay, that can go back there. Wires just don't care about angles anymore too much. And there's the winter, which brings in some complications. Okay, move that. So we need that there. And then we... I don't see anything, even I have the wireframe on now. Oh, what was the problem with that? Let's try to place that. No, that's there. Okay, now remove that piece. So we don't need to remove, we need to move into that area there. And now we are going around the area there. And that goes there too. Okay, that to be removed. And yeah, that's going quite well. Those go quite well in parallel. But then there is this piece I don't like too much. Like there, and I just remove this and this I guess. Okay, those are two wires going in parallel. One there, then dividing into two lines. And we have one connection left. Okay. I'm streaming 2 hours already. In November still. Now let's see how much food did we import this year. Still 400 tons. How much meat and fuel? Now, one thing I was thinking about was, oh, there is no import allowed, and there's the import. That's also a new sound. So do we have we don't have, because that's expensive and it requires a lot of work. And I should check these notifications much more nowadays. Oh, that's my problem. But nothing burned down. We have to So mud roads, we don't care about mud roads. We go full force. Gravel roads are absolutely not necessary. Asphalt roads for sure. Asphalt ramp, oh, I don't care too much. Gravelly roads, don't care too much. Bridges and one-way roads. Oh, that's simple. If you reach the year 1996, all vehicles become available. So currently that's how the game is set, that you just don't get locked off because some vehicles. So if this game provides you a lot of freedom in the way how to play, but you need to exercise self-discipline. Because I currently can buy anything, but I don't buy anything. I have some rules which I set to myself. And also there are some modded vehicles in game I use. But maybe later, as the game develops further, that will be changed. I cannot promise anything. It's just how the game works from the beginning. And I think it's a good design because I often read about people willing to somehow restrict other players and to force them to do some stuff which they would not do. But for example, some people use auto build. I don't use auto build from the beginning. I began to play this game, but for example, you can have maybe 200, 300, 500 hours of fun using auto build and play with your country and build all the stuff and set up distribution and all other stuff, and you have fun. That's okay. Then you find out you can build stuff with construction offices. You find out it takes time. You find out it's a logistical issue. And you have another 1000 hours. And that's great because to have more than 1000 hours to play in a single player game, I think that's awesome. I have a lot of hours, for example, in World of Warships, and that's a multiplayer game and it's quite repetitive over time. And you play all over the same, but look at this. I have this Republic, for example, and I play it for over 300 hours. We are about 60 years into, and 1 year takes 365 minutes. I don't use speed, I don't speed things up. And currently I just got to the state where I am building the train vehicle, or how it is. The railroad production line is currently being built. In the recent episodes I built a vehicle production line. And then in another episode or another stream I am going to build the alumina industry, and also I'm aiming for more And then I am going for more nuclear fuel and dry dock too. So we are getting into engineering industry after about 350 hours, and there is a lot of play available because the map is not conquered yet, and that's the default map, and there are options to have custom maps. People can create maps, people can create scenarios, so that's just awesome that you are not forced to play a scenario as in other games. It can be some exercise because you need to self-discipline yourself. That's the thing that... But I think that's a good exercise. You need to force yourself. No one forces you, you just play what you want to play. Enjoy what you play. That's great. That's what I like on this game, that I can play it in a way I want to play it. I'm not forced with others. I don't need to play cosmonaut rules or hard more challenge rules. I just play what I want, and now in this situation I am testing out how things work, because this is the latest build. It was not released. This is internal test version, so not anybody has access to this. But I am in close contact with development team and I have this. And I am now running the risk of ruining my own republic if this goes wrong, because something may be wrong in the game. But next week maybe, as we mentioned in the community report for the community on the blog, there may be the beta version, this beta version with some fixes released. But during the weekend no fixes will be released. So I just really want that train. Railroad production line is so important for my republic that I am going for it. Yeah, aluminum industry is next. Not the very next, but it's coming. I do everything with planning ahead, and it takes time. And everything is built by railroad construction offices and construction offices. That takes time, resources. But that's so rewarding if you see how you began with one residential building in the corner, one asphalt plant, concrete plant, one prefab panels factory, and some storages or some basic stuff, and then you grow into steel, and then you grow and have massive farming, food and everything. That's just great. If it is worth the time, I don't know. There are plenty of things people can do. I can learn to play piano, for example. I can spend my time to learn mixing music or create music. But currently I just enjoy this game. And I learn a lot, because I take things as in parallels or some, yeah. You know, that's, I think that this is one of the greatest games ever made. And another aspect I like on this game is that it is so peaceful. Yeah, of course it's out of reality. It's a utopia, because socialism cannot work in real life. There is so much corruption in people's hearts that it can collapse anything and destroy other lives. But in this game, for now it works. There are plans for introducing some corruption. I'm curious what will happen if that's introduced. And that can be, to be honest, really painful if that's introduced. Yeah. And you know, you can play a sandbox, you can play it more seriously, but there are principles which you can apply in the game, and those principles work in real life too. It's like you, for example, the planning you are... What I really like that when I work in my job, I am forced to do things in a hurry and haste, and then I make mistakes. But here I can take my time. Like yesterday I was playing Mars Surviving Mars. And that's a game you need to stare at the display for hours and nothing happens at all. You just look how researches are done and so on. But otherwise, I'm quite a distracted person, so I always do something, try to do something, and in these games I can rest because I just need to wait. And I just need to exercise some patience, think about things ahead. For example, this railroad production line, I thinking ahead what can happen, what will I need. And it's not a propagation of socialism, it's a propagation of what would be nice to have in real life, but we cannot have because people are corrupt. People are selfish. Unfortunately. That's the worst part of this world. The selfishness. That they don't care about others, they place themselves as first. And I don't mean like a nation, our nation as first. Like someone else is propagating. But I mean, it's if you take our nation as first, that's not selfish, that's corporate entity. But not in the way how some communists do it. That they neglect rights of people and restrict their freedom. For example, in this game you are free. If you would be a worker, you are supposed to go to work 8 hours a day, or not a day, a cycle. But then you have 16 hours to satisfy your needs. You can enjoy culture, you can enjoy sports, you can go for food as much you need. You can have food, meat, you can enjoy sports, you can go even to religious services. No problem with that. We don't provide people that because I don't like these places of idol worship. to be honest, but people are free to worship God if they want in their homes. You can go to cinema to worship on the street, no problem. They're free. If they don't like the country, they can leave. It's okay. We are fine. There will be others joining us or enjoying the supplies. And many times they need to live because I don't have enough room for them to live, so they can spread the world how great this country is. And I would say it's a great country. We have everything, and what we don't have we can import because we have money and money and money and money. But money is not anything. So in this area I want to build a huge farm somehow. I want to use this model here and do it in a similar way. Yeah, good night then. Huh. So we have this area here. It's suitable for a farm. We need to draw the trail that way and cross the river. So, how are we doing here? I just started to build these. Did I have one? How much did I set to be built? One? But the main problem here is we don't have workers here. No, workers are coming, at least some of them. Yeah, for this vehicle production line to be viable, we need to get another town. That's a new sound. That's not a new sound. That's not a new sound. Let's say. Okay, so we are steady. Not collapsing. We're fine. There are only too many young people need parents. So, that's another fire. No global event yet. Another fire. So from this point we need to cross the river. Use that area there. Okay. How did that happen? How did that happen? How did that happen and where did that happen? Because that's Cameron. It's a pipe pumping station. So that's okay. That's no problem with that. So where's the... That's working. So where did that happen? Okay, so we have this is Cameron and where and how. That's working. I just don't get it. Really? Where's the no? Where is that? I really don't know. Like all of Cameron devices are up and running. So what was that? Really? What happened? Okay. Leave now and let's see again. So we have 2 o'clock 35. 2 o'clock 35. I just can't find that. Cameron. Yeah, Cameron. Really? Where was that? Yeah, that's the problem with these notifications that Pollution monitoring station. No, that's not we are looking for. And that was what we are looking for. Yeah. Okay, so that's unfortunate. So how can we back this up? Okay, that can be connected, that can be connected. Then we need that to get somehow there. There and there. So where is that input? There is that input. Okay, so can we somehow get there? No, that will be tricky now. Okay. Okay, almost done. Okay, uncommission that. And so we lost that building. Even though it is in reach. That's all we can go somewhere about it. If we build that there. Yes, and that should be okay. We need some time to rebuild that. Still, we have some oil there. But it was due to that mud road, which is not serviced by technical services, and that means just those firefighter vehicles are unable to get there. No new area was created. Okay, that's a whole new area here. That's another new feature. Let me know you can see the area from where to where it is going. Yeah, that helps a lot. You little oh, we don't have anything there. Ballast rows. That will be changed later. Can we choose that? No, we can. That's a bug. So Elijah. Okay. I don't want that field. Not in January yet. So they're doing their job. So many those technical services are covering that side. We all need more technical services on that side too. And we are advancing with these rails. Yeah, so we need to use that railroad construction office, which is the glow. Not that. Wrong button. Don't need to see, don't need to see, don't need to see, and oh, let's go. That's one, and that's two, and we cannot have more for now. So we need to lower unemployment. There's a lot of unemployment. Wow. Erased. It's still it's 20% almost. Oh, that's a lot. But it's not because only we are enough efficient, but we don't have the facilities which can use that many workers, and they are multiplying, procreating much faster than I can deal with self-building and everything. So, and the beautiful part of this is that currently we have tourism also. So we have some hotels. Some attractions. A beach doesn't help at all. Republic Theater. Okay. Okay, we have these roads. That's great news. That is great news. So now the main thing is how we can build this. We need to build that pathway somehow. No, probably. I'll build that. But how can we... Okay, that should work. Yeah, but the choice of vehicles in this area. So we don't have the first one. We're lacking behind in this case. Fortunately that was not built very well. Okay, so how, or not even how, but what types of buildings can I use here? Okay. So while I use these, okay. We don't have time from these kinds of buildings, so I pretty much. Okay, so we are able to place one and then place another one. If we level the ground somehow. Okay. Yeah, those buildings are quite burrowed below, under the hill, or whatever. I'm going for them. And that's about 140 people available for work. Oh yeah, pretty neutral now, but our average age goes up. So last year's exports, 500 million. The nuclear fuel first. Everything dropped. So overall production. Oh, and my estimate was right. 34,000 tons of crops. Oh, that's the time to check temperatures. Oh, no reason. Oh, no, it's better. So how... stabilize the things here. How can we stabilize things here? No, so that will be not an issue. We should have our storage full of steel, yes. We still have. But I want to get into railroad vehicle production to get some own homemade vehicles. And these are really expensive. What? And soon we will have one. I'm just looking forward when I will really build a full-size vehicle production factory. Because that's not only one line, that consists of multiple lines. But I'm still considering how to set up the strategy for next expansion, because this facility here was really important to have. And now we will have all that room there. But of course we need one distribution office for this one. One medium. Somehow, if we can place it, and sure we can. So, do we have finally? Yes, we have. So, that vehicle can move there now. So we need some swords, I guess. Where are they? Or maybe more. So no, we need to consider what that farm needs really. So we have 6 hours. Yeah, 6 hours. Then we have 12 of these. Yeah, for now we have a queue to build, or to make, or to construct, or whatever you call it. So hmm 15 January. So let's see. Okay, that's done there. So we don't need parking lots for this because that would cause some issues. Cannot build anything of those because we don't have fighter protection there. So now the next question is how can we move more workers there? Because basically we have 2 train sets now. But they're not enough. One is heading there. So the other one is that's going for the power plant. No, we need higher frequency to get more workers there, as we have only one supply of workers. Oh, that's a shame. And yeah, we have all. So we can now remove these lines here. Okay, I'm building user overflow loading and unloading. User yeah, I know which one is that. First I need to build these. Oh, they're advancing quite well, but we don't have enough workers in Elijah. So I can or I may focus on expansion into that area. And then oh, do I want to? No. So how can you get more workers? Nice, we need more buses, or what's the problem here? More trains or what? Or more cars? Okay, so technical services are not doing very well, but that's the winter. Not so much technical services, but winter is the thing which causes these issues. Oh, I will need to upgrade that then. If we get there. Still not working at half of the capacity. But we need 40,000 more workers to get the state where we are out of power. So from that you don't need to get there. But of course you cannot bring workers by train from that town. But that will be served by buses. That's okay. So this town can be connected to that by buses. Other towns can be connected to that by train, but mainly I want to bring workers from that town by train. That town is just useless in this case. Oh. How can you have such an amount of unemployed? Really? Yeah, how can we move those workers somewhere? Cause look, there's... So there's a major. Oh, not major at all. Yeah, things just went somehow wrong because yeah, 700 unemployed workers in this town. And by or how? No, I need to see. Where is that? That's okay. Okay, how can we... Because that's horrible. Like, look, we have 800 workers unemployed in a town where there is 1200. And these are not working at all. We don't have enough workers there because buses are late. Oh, and that's... We need to rebuild this. And so first of all, technical services. And that's the 5 one. And the red one. No, those are the power lines there make some obstacles. So that town is to be rebuilt. But not in winter. So yeah, this and then screenshots. Do I have all the screenshots I need to have? 19. It was 19. No, that's 20 and that was 19 and we are at the year we are real life. Great. So how can we use those workers? We can use them in this facility. We need to provide much more flexible way how to employ them. So I have few ideas. As currently we have lines which are going that way. Another is going that way, another is going that way. But mainly I think our issue comes building is without power supply, really? Really? How it is possible that the building is without power supply? Tell me. How that is possible? And yeah, just tell me how it is possible that it shows that it is without power supply if it is supplying a substation? Really? So that goes 1, 3. And that goes... oh, how we need more power. Oh, basically I do these two wines in one. That's 800 unemployment. That's nowhere close. Ah. Building closed due to bad weather. Okay. That's the new thing which was added. Playgrounds does not work during winter period. Oh, and then the question is, these just work? School gyms work. Sports halls work. And then there's the question if stadiums should work during winter. And I was considering this can be an issue over time. Oof, that's construction. So, today we planned this railroad vehicle plant was planned. And now I am quite tired. We are 3 hours and a half into this stream. Plenty of work ahead. It's winter. The next thing I need to build that railroad connection here. Oh, that will be maybe interesting a bit. Yeah, then I want to. Yeah, I find out that this town has too many unemployed workers. But just even more than this town has. But if you look at that, I would say it's caused by having only that bus stop and that has no capacity of carrying all the workers, as you can see. So my plan is to move these technical services outside, somewhere in a reasonable place. Because it's always here. But we need to redo these wires. Not possible to do in winter. Or kind of questionable. So we cut off. Where are you? Where are you? So we need to that point. Now we go to that point, and we need to consider that point. And now we need those laws. We'll show me the wireframe. Okay, that goes there. And now we can rebuild those. So we need to build it in this order. So, what's the problem with this one? No, interestingly, it has power. Oh, how is that possible? Yeah, I'm getting slightly lost. And that's a good point where you should end streaming. Because we have this facility, it will be built. Okay, so let's remove this first. And look at this. So we have two switches here. And they should be in the picture. And now, oh, both of them have power. Why? Ah, that's interesting. I just really overshot my workers a bit. But other times I would be glad to have that many. Okay. Now, by some miracle, they both have power. But even then, that was interesting to don't have power in state translator. Oh. Okay, so I am. Okay, so I'm becoming tired now. And by tired I mean quite a lot. That may cause me to abandon this for now. As next episode we need to build these roads to get into that town and build a fire station. Then all the facilities connected to that, because that's the most important building in the town. It is not there to provide workers for factories. It is there because it has, or she has, a constitution right to have. Okay, that's it. Yeah, I'm thinking about things out of the game. Outside the game, so building these and build this. So that's a plenty of jobs for these. And maybe that's a good time to stop for now. We have planned something that was awaited for a long time because it is available in the new update only. So that's the railroad vehicle production line, which is being constructed over time. It will take a while because we don't do things fast enough. It's not auto-built, it's self-building, and it takes those vehicles a time to get there and all the workers to be there. Then we need to get through the river and connect to those rails to have another direction for trains. And then we need to focus on getting another farm, big farm, I mean big as this one here, or this one here are. And then there are things which are small. But another thing I'm planning to do is to expand nuclear fuel production. Not because I need more profits, just because I don't have work for my workers. Okay. What really can we do? Do not screw up something. I don't think we can do anything now. So, the first assumption is we are doing quite well. So we have was it G6 or was it G7? Okay, so that was G7. For G7. G7, and it was the stream number 58. I hope we showed something. It's subtle, but there it is. At least one new, oh no, one new feature, at least one update, tweak or whatever is there. And these rails should be pretty fine. Oh, I have the substation. That can be a problem. That may be a problem. Because I did not wanted that. Okay. Okay, we say that. I think so. Uh, G7 there. Let's leave until we can, and let's have a sleep, and tomorrow afternoon we can have another stream. If you want to join, you can. There is always option to watch videos from recordings, because I have Twitch Prime, there are videos recorded, and I also upload them slowly, one by one on YouTube, and you can watch them there. So all of you, thank you for watching live or on recording, and have a nice weekend. Thank you very much. Bye.